Shanti. Good morning, everyone. So today's Murli is a very special one because in this Murli, Baba is emphasizing on the power of purity. When we come to Baba, the first blessing that we receive from Baba is, may you be pure, may you be yogi. Because this blessing is the basis of our Brahmin life. This blessing is the basis of experiencing so many beautiful lives that we are going to have in the future, right? And especially the month of June, we are especially remembering our sweet Mama. And Mama was an embodiment of purity. So Baba is explaining to us today how you are not only pure, but actually you are supremely pure. Param Pavitra Atma. So Baba always says that people in the world, they call themselves as Mahatmas. But really speaking, they are not Mahatmas. They are not the great souls. Because the basis of greatness is purity. And they are not pure as you are. So we are real Mahatmas. We are great souls. So Baba is reminding us today of this title, that you are supremely pure souls. And Baba is also telling us how on the path of devotion you are worshipped. And again, the basis of our worship is purity. And this is the time of the confluence age, when we work on ourselves, when we change ourselves, and we walk on this path of purity. And this is this effort, this intense effort that we make right now. This is what gives us the fruit for so many births that we take in the future. So, very beautiful Murli from Baba. Let's get started. I will share the screen with you all. So, this Murli was spoken on 23rd of January 1980. And the title of this Murli is The Importance of Purity. So Bab Dada is happy to see all his great souls, his righteous souls, Dharmatmas, Mahatmas and Dharmatmas, his charitable souls, Punya Atma, and greatly pure souls, Param Pavitra Atma. So Baba says the children of the Supreme Soul are supremely pure children. We are not ordinary, but supremely pure children. Then Baba says importance is given to purity. People everywhere believe in purity. Right? People, they like cleanliness. People talk about cleanliness, but that is very superficial form of cleanliness that they talk about. Keeping their houses clean, keeping their gardens clean, keeping their environment clean. But the level of cleanliness that Baba talks about here is very deep. Although people believe in purity, but they don't know the depth of this purity that Baba is teaching to us. Right? So Baba says, it is because of their purity that souls become supremely worship worthy and praiseworthy. Purity is their elevated religion, their dharana. So this is the main dharana that Baba always talks about. purity. The greatest charitable donation in this godly service is the donation of purity. Right? So it's not like only we are making our lives pure, but we also have to make others' lives pure as well. So Baba is saying that the greatest charitable donation in this godly service is the donation of purity. So that is the greatest donation. To enable someone to become pure is to make him into a charitable soul. Because, there is no explaining how the soul becomes a charitable soul, because you stop that soul at that time from committing the very great sin of suicide of the soul. So becoming impure is, Baba is equating that with committing suicide. So to commit suicide of the soul is impurity, whereas to give the donation of life is purity. So this is the point to be highlighted, right? We have to, let's highlight this point. Give donation of life is purity. To make someone pure means to make him into a charitable soul. The slogan you use for the essence of the knowledge of the Gita and this godly knowledge also indicates the importance of purity. And what is that slogan? Baba is reminding the slogan: be holy, be yogi is the foundation of for becoming a great soul. Be holy, be yogi is the foundation for becoming a great soul. The number, that is the position you are awarded for the efforts you make in your Brahmin life, is also based on your purity. Right? Baba always says purity, the subject of purity is as the maximum number. We have so many subjects, right? Mainly the 4 subjects. One time Dadi Janki was asked which subject has the maximum number. So what Dadi Janki said, out of the 4, knowledge, yoga, dharana and seva. Out of the 4, the maximum number that you can get is from the subject of dharana. And in that also, the subject of dharana, there are many sub-subjects, right? So under that, purity is the main dharana that has the maximum number. So that's what Baba is saying, that the number you are awarded for the efforts you make in your Brahmin life is also based on your purity. How much purity we imbibe in our lives, that becomes the basis of our status in the future. So Baba says, the memorials of those on the path of devotion are also based on their purity. No devotees without that purity are allowed to touch your idols, your non-living memorials. If you go to the temple, the priests, they will not allow you to touch the idols. Only those priests, only they will touch. So they have so much regard for that non-living memorial of us, of ours. So that memorial is also because now at this time we are imbibing that virtue in our lives. So Baba says importance is also given to purity for the whole day, on which they celebrate the memory of a particular deity for the whole day. So the devotees observe that discipline for a temporary period. So they stay pure during those times. When people celebrate the 9 nights of the goddesses, Navaratri, the birth of Krishna, that is Janmashtami, and the festival of lights, that is Deepavali, and the other special festivals, they definitely follow the discipline of observing purity, even if for only a temporary period. So they also have a little memory that there is power in this purity. So they also try to imbibe that, at least to some extent, for temporary period of time. They practice purity in their lives. Even in other religions also, even the Muslims, when they have this 30-day of fasting, that time they also practice this purity. So in other religions also, they have this little bit of memory. So see, Baba says they observe the discipline of purity of the body and the soul. They definitely observe both types of cleanliness. Even when they turn the beads of the rosary, which is your memorial, they do that with the accurate discipline of purity. So see, we are praised. We are the beads of the rosary. Baba says, we are the beads of the rosary. So we are praised on the path of devotion because at this time we follow this accurate discipline of purity. So Baba says, you souls become embodiments of success. We become embodiments of success, and so purity is what brings success in our lives. So because you souls become this, you are worshipped accurately in the right way. Do you know the importance of purity? This is why the main paper of purity is checked first. Each of you must have checked your own paper of purity and made progress according to the program. So within the total result, now Baba is telling us the result. What did Baba say? The percentage of the majority of you was okay in the subject of actions. The result for speech was 25% less than the result for actions, whilst the result for thoughts was 50% less. See, Baba is saying, deeper level of purity is lacking from inside, in your thoughts, in your mind. Still there is lot of impurity. You are not clean from inside. Baba is saying, Baba says there was a slight difference between thoughts and dreams. Within all the results, from the moment you took birth up to now, some were constantly going up and down in their efforts. There would be a stain and you would then erase it. Sometimes you would think about something and then make effort to stop that thought. Right? Thought comes and then we realize this thought is not right. So then we replace that thought with A good quality thought, some thoughts that we get from the Murli, then we immediately replace those thoughts, negative thoughts or waste thoughts, with the good quality thoughts from the Murli. And then Baba says sometimes there would be a stain in your words or deeds, which you would then make effort to remove. Words or deeds also, sometimes words, they just come out just like that, and then we realize later on that I should not have said like that, right? So then we go and then we say sorry. So Baba says you try to remove. So Baba says there were many who were erasing or stopping something. However, such intense effort makers were seen who have already erased the stains of their sanskaras, so that even now their papers are seen to be absolutely clean. See what Baba is saying? There are some who have reached to that point, that they are stainless. There are no stains at all. So their papers are seen to be absolutely clean. So they have erased them all so completely that none appear even in their dreams. See what Baba is saying? Even in their dreams, that means they have reached to that level of purity, the highest level of purity. Impurity, even in purity, even at the level of the dreams, that is the highest level of purity. That is where Baba wants all of us to go. So Baba saw these very pure souls who passed with honors. Baba always told us that only 8 will pass with honors. Only 8 are going to have, they are not going to have any kind of punishment. So those 8 souls, Baba says, they have erased everything. They don't have any impure thoughts even in their dreams. So what is their speciality? Baba saw these very pure souls who passed with honors. So what is their speciality? So Baba is not telling. Baba says, from the moment they took Brahmin birth, they haven't needed to make effort for purity. So what it means is that purity is very natural for them. Just like mama. For mama, everything was very natural for her. Whatever Baba would say, she would imbibe instantly. So she did not have to labor. She was she was a natural yogi. So Baba is saying, those who come in the first 8, so they haven't needed to make effort for purity. They have had the special aim of having this original and eternal sanskar of a Brahmin soul. Baba always talks about keeping this aim, like for you it was yesterday's Murli, but for us today's Murli. Baba emphasized on always keeping the aim in front of you. And what is our aim? Our aim is to become like Baba, become like Lakshmi and Narayan. So here also Baba is reminding us that those souls who pass with honors, they always kept this special aim. And what is the special aim? Of having this original and eternal sanskar, that is sanskar of purity. So because they have such natural sanskars, impurity has never emerged in their dreams or thoughts. They have conducted themselves so naturally with sanskars of purity that they have even gone beyond the stage of first having an impure thought and then becoming victorious. You know, so that means they did not have to struggle. So first, Baba always says that you create something and then you destroy it. So how much energy you spend, right? There is waste of time, waste of energy, waste of money, everything gets wasted. But if you don't at all create right from the beginning, you don't create any kind of impure thoughts, then you don't even have to put in your time, your energy, your effort in getting rid of that thought. So that means these souls will be very careful not to create any impure thoughts, but always have good quality thoughts. Like yesterday Baba said, thoughts of good wishes for everyone, pure feelings for everyone. So they will not have any impure thoughts. So they don't have to labor to become victorious. So they are naturally victorious. Victory is their natural nature. Just like purity is their natural nature, victory also becomes their natural nature. So Baba says they haven't needed to make effort in this subject. Baba saw souls who had such sanskars of being supremely worship worthy. However, those souls are in the minority. There are only few of them. Not everyone has reached there. So Baba says, while being knowledgeful, while showing others the method to become pure, listening to others' weaknesses, giving them the Father's Srimad, listening to all this and knowing it, they themselves have always remained clean. So, what it means is that even if they are listening to others' weaknesses, they themselves are able to protect themselves from others' negativity, others' weaknesses. So others' weaknesses they don't influence them. They are able to save themselves from the external influence. What it means is that they have the power. They are so powerful that nothing from the external world influences them, right? So they are knowledgeful. They have this knowledge that yes, if I take this impurity in my in inside, then I am the one who is going to be affected. So knowledge, we all have the knowledge, right? But along with the knowledge, they have that much power, the power that does not allow those negativity to enter inside them. So they show others the method to become pure. They listen to others' weaknesses. They give them the Father's Srimad. So they listen, they know, but they themselves have always remained clean. That is, in the subject of purity, they have remained embodiments of success. So their impurity, their purity was never erased, right? It was always there. So Baba is saying this is why such supremely worship worthy souls are also worshipped accurately in the right way. So the more accurate you are, the more accurate we are now at the time of the conference age, the more accurately we will be worshipped by the devotees on the path of devotion. Many times Baba had told us that if someone is coming for the Murli only once a week or remembering Baba once a week, and then on the path of devotion, The priest will also come to the temple, open the temple once a week, right? So it all depends on our efforts. So we have to make intense efforts now, accurately, everything we have to follow accurately. So Baba says they are worshipped as the 8 special deities and also as the special deities of the devotees. The 8 specially loved deities are the practical embodiments of the 8 powers, master powers. They are embodiments of those 8 powers. So, did you hear the result of the paper? Baba is asking. Did you hear the result? Only very few, only minority are there in that category. So now Baba says, pay double attention to transforming the thoughts in your minds. So internal checking, you have to do this. Do not think that it's natural to have these types of thoughts until you become perfect. No. Baba is drawing our attention. Don't think that at the end I will do it. No. You have to do everything now. You have to become perfect now. Not wait till the end. Very beautiful thing Baba told us in this Sunday's Murli. Baba had said that people are waiting for you. Why? People are waiting for you. You are making them wait because your stage is waiting for you. That is why people are waiting for you. That means we are not able to reach to that stage, angelic stage Baba talked about. So we have to now intensify our efforts so that our stage becomes more and more angelic. When we become angels, then others will also start to feel our energy because angels are always light. People are so burdened nowadays. People are so heavy. Why? Because we are not able to receive our lightness. Because we ourselves, our Brahmins are holding so much heaviness inside them. So we have to let go of the waste, the heaviness. And we have to move towards becoming perfect, achieving our state of perfection, angelic state. So when we reach to that stage, then that waiting period of these souls will also get reduced, right? So Baba says, do not think that it's natural to have these types of thoughts until you become perfect. No. Burn the seed of that thought in the fire of yoga. So we have to do this practice every day. We have to keep burning. Baba always says that, why people in the world, they not only kill Ravan, but they also burn Ravan. Right? In the beginning, they shoot arrows, but at the end, they burn the Ravan completely. So, Baba says, not just killing the vices, but also burn them completely. And then, one of the Murlis, Baba has said, not only burning, but actually you have to, after burning, you have to let go of that in the ocean. Let that vice flow away completely in the ocean. Right? Just like people, they, after burning a dead body, they take the ashes, and those ashes, they are then, put in the river. So similarly, Baba says that you have to not only burn the seed of that thought, whatever impure thought is coming in your mind, not only burn, but also you have to put that in the ocean as well. So, burn the seed of that thought in the fire of yoga so that it cannot bear fruit for half a cycle. Right? A burnt seed cannot germinate. So that's why burning is important. So that even the first two leaves in the form of words cannot grow. So that the trunk, branches, and twigs of actions cannot grow. So if you burn then and there in the mind itself, then it will not come through your mouth or your actions. Right? So a seed that is burnt for a long time will not bear fruit for many words. And this is what we do at the time of the conscious age. We ignite the fire of yoga and we burn all these unnecessary seeds, right? Bad quality seeds. And we sow good quality seeds. So this is the time of burning seeds and also sowing seeds. Both happen simultaneously. So Baba says, a seed that is burned for a long time will not bear fruit for many years. It is not that you can become perfect in this subject at the end. It is this practice over a long period of time that will enable you to pass at the end. Baba always emphasizes on two words. Long period of time, that means bahut kal, and second word is sudden, achanak. These two words Baba always emphasizes. That we have to practice, practice and practice over a long period of time. And the paper can come suddenly at any time. So you should be ever ready. So three words actually. Long period of time, suddenly and ever ready. So first of all, stop thinking that you will become perfect at the end. It is by becoming this now that you can then become this at the end. If you don't do it now, you cannot become this at the end. I always says now or never, right? If not now, then never. So we have to do everything now. Even Mama used to say, consider every moment to be your last moment. So what it means is that time is very short. So we have to be on our toes, right? Intense effort we have to make every second. So wake up now from this sleep of carelessness. By staying asleep, you will lose everything. See what Baba is saying? By staying asleep, you will lose everything. Don't complain later that you thought only you have to become perfect at the end. You just had this thought. Understand the significance of being perfect at the end. Never think that you will resolve any particular weakness you have at the end. You have to make effort now to prepare the jewelry of your Brahmin life. The beats of the maryadas and disciplines have to be studied now. You have to polish them now. See what Baba is saying? At the end, you will simply have to put a final touch to what you have already polished. That is all. So, final touch we are going to give it. We are going to do this at the end. But now is the main effort of putting the beads, the jewelry. See, we all are Baba's special jewels, right? And these beads, Baba is telling us that the maryadas and disciplines are the beads. So what it means is that we have to follow these disciplines very accurately. The more accurately we follow the disciplines, the more beads will there be in our jewelry, right? Jewelry of Brahman life. So Baba says then at the end you just have to polish. You won't have time to polish anything then. You will only have time for the elevated service of serving other souls. At that time, you won't be an effort maker, you will be a master wisdom. So that will be our form at the end, right? Because at that time we have to only serve and serve and serve. And we can serve only when we have something with us, right? We cannot serve if we are empty. So we have to make efforts now so that we are full. And when we are full, then it becomes easy for us to give, right? So at that time, giving will be receiving. Giving will be receiving. देना ही लेना है. So constantly just taking, must finish, not just taking. Constantly taking. It has to finish. So how will you polish yourself at that time? If you were to remain busy in decorating yourself at that time, you would not be able to play the part of a world benefactor. So who am I? Baba is reminding us, you are a world benefactor. So you have to benefit everyone. At that time, if you yourself are busy, how are you going to do this job? So this is why you have to imbibe the sanskaras of a master creator now. Put an end to your childish sanskaras and become, so this is a point to be highlighted. You need to check, am I still holding on to the childish sanskaras? What are childish sanskaras? Getting upset with something, not talking to someone, right? All these are childish sanskaras. So we have to put an end to this and become a master creator, a bestower of blessings, a greatly enlightened soul, and a great donor, and keep giving to others the powers, knowledge, virtues, and all the treasures that you have received. Right? So this is what we have to do. So should we end here or you want me to continue? Okay then.
We can continue the rest of the Murli tomorrow.
We'll stop here.
Yes, sister.
Yes. Yeah. So there's a lot of points. Baba had told us what we need to do. But most important thing that Baba told us is that we have to work on our level of purity. How pure have I become? Every moment we need to check, moment to moment checking. In this moment, what thoughts am I creating? And how am I feeling? Because whatever we think, that's how we feel. So we need to check our thoughts, our feelings, and then our attitude, then our vision. Baba always uses these rhyming words in Hindi. जैसी स्मृति वैसी वृत्ति, जैसी वृत्ति वैसी दृष्टि, जैसी दृष्टि वैसी कृति, जैसी कृति वैसी सृष्टि. Right? So we have to see how pure we are in these 5 levels. Our smriti, that is our awareness, is based on what we think. So our thoughts, when our thoughts are pure, then our awareness is pure, then our attitude is pure, and then our vision is pure, then our actions are pure, and then the world that we create will also be pure. So purity is the foundation. Purity is a must. I have emphasized a lot on that today. So who am I? supremely pure soul. Okay, so now I will, maybe you can have a moment of silence and then you all can share. Go ahead.
Shanti, sister. Good morning. Deep in the Murli, I saw a flow chart or a train of thoughts that could lead to ultimately what we all desire, that is power. Baba says that yoga leads to power. Basically, yoga leads to the burning of the seeds of impure thoughts. So that leads to creation of purity, and the dreams, which are in turn reflection of impure thoughts, are going to be ultimately burnt. And that can make an individual powerful, endowed with eight powers. So yoga leads to erasure, basically erasing of old thoughts. So that can ultimately make a person powerful. So these eight powers of being cooperative, being tolerant, being determined, able to judge correctly, pack up, etc., they can only come once an individual is very pure. And yoga leads to purity. Thank you.
Shanti.
Om Shanti,
So,
sister. Om Shanti.
yeah, go ahead, sister. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead and share, please.
Hello. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Om Shanti, sister. Sister, Baba is telling, don't be childish. That is, can we take it in the other way also? Not, I mean, we are not talking to others and not complaining about others. All that, and in spite of all that, not imbibing what Baba is telling, not giving thoughts for it, and not putting it in practice, keeping it till the end, not taking it seriously. So all those things also can be taken as childish.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Baba always says, be childlike, but don't be childish. So, what it means is that we have to bring that innocence, that purity in our lives, but not behave in a childish way by not following what Baba is telling us to follow.
Shanti. So,
Thank you.
Yes.
okay. So yeah, I like this point, Baba says, stop thinking that you will become perfect at the end. So I often, use this sentence, or sometimes this sentence comes to me when in this effort making life, when something is not going right, then back in my mind, I kind of satisfy myself thinking that okay, this all will be all right, yeah. So I'm on the path of effort making. So maybe towards the end, yeah, this is all going to be all right, yeah. So this weakness that I have, I will be coming out of it. So so looking at this, yeah. So Baba says this is all kind of a carelessness. So we need to wake up from the sleep of carelessness and take charge of it, and then and what other weaknesses that we have, because Baba very clearly says that it requires long time practice. So the more we remain perfect for long time, so that is going to work at the end to make us to enable us pass in at the end. So this sort of reason is not really helping us. So long time practice is really required. Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Today's Murli Baba has also spoken about the essence of experience of purity, which even in Bhakti Marg people do during this festival times, especially during Navratri, and even when we go to Shabrimalam in the south of India side, also for 30 days they follow complete purity before they go there. So I wanted to just share my experience. Before coming to Gyan, I had been an avid follower of Bhakti Marg, and that experience is something which is flashed back for me when during Savan, the month of Shravan, I experienced that I was left, which I realized later was the anxiety and the anger levels have absolutely in those days used to be very low. And I would experience, I will not say perfect peace, but there used to be some during those days. And when the final practice of not eating onion lesson came in my life after 2018, is where I could get the essence of what Baba meant when when he was saying about practicing temples of practice or yadkar of what we are doing today in the conference age. Om Shanti.
Is anyone else?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om
Murli.
Shanti. Today Baba is
Sanjay, you can go ahead.
today when Baba is talking, Baba is telling that don't think that at the end you will become really pure, and whatsoever the effort you will do at the end, Baba is saying we have to do it now. As Baba says, abhi nahi to kabhi nahi. So whatever effort we have to make it just now. And Baba very rightly said that even the thought of impure, that seeds need to be burned, and not only burned, the ashes is also to be just like what we do in the Bhakti Marg, burning the things and then putting it in the ocean, Mahasagar. That is, Baba says that do the purusharth of burning it and offer and just do the arpan to Baba, that on Mahasagar. Baba says that whatever divinity, whatever royalty, whatever that you are worshipped in, that you child are worshipped as deities in the Bhakti Marg, is only due to purity. So you have to see to it that purity is to the highest level. And for that, Baba always says that Mansa, Vacha and Karmana. Generally, Baba says in every Murli. So we have to see to it that sometimes what happens, the impure thought comes, and then we do purusha to remove it. And in that process, we lose a lot of energy. So Baba says, your purity should be of that extent that even that impure thoughts should not come in. That's what I understood today. And we have to do that Purusharth. Baba is also comparing with Bhakti Marg, that in Bhakti Marg also, they do the same thing, but they maintain purity for a few days. And that they also find that, yes, in that some few days of purity and few days of complete purity, they find that, yes, they are different. So Baba says that similarly, Bhakti Marg, they do it for a few days and they find that, yes, in our area, in Bihar and Jharkhand, they perform a festival that is called Chhat. Chhat Puja is regarded as the symbol of purity. It is said that whosoever does Chhat becomes a complete deity, really becomes a complete deity. A lot of power comes in. So what Baba says that as in the Bhakti Marg, when they do Purusharth, that what we do, they do it for few days. We have to make it throughout our life. And Baba says that even they do Purusharth for few days and they attain that divine power, it is quite sure and confirmed that we child, when we do Purusharth of complete purity in Mansa, Vacha and Karmana, you will really become a complete deity. That's what our aim is, to become not like Lakshmi Narayan, we have to become Lakshmi Narayan. Om Shanti. Thank you.
In the interest of time, shall we move on to meditation?
Yeah, sure, sure. Yes. So let's remind ourselves of the title that I, the soul, am supremely pure. Purity is my original nature. I am a child of the ocean of purity. So let's ignite this fire of yoga and see ourselves very close to Baba. With the power of yoga, with the fire of yoga, just visualize as if all the impurities from within, the seeds of all the impurities are getting burnt in this fire, the fire of remembrance. And the soul is getting purer and purer, lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter, coming back to its original golden, pure, divine form. And my pure divine form is now serving the world as I remember that I, the soul, am a world benefactor. I, the soul, am a master bestower. So with this awareness, let's together spread Baba's pure light everywhere so that souls of the world can also receive Baba's light of purity and divinity. And they also get pulled towards Baba and realize the importance of purity. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Kanisha sister. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a lovely day.
Thank you, everyone.